We're back again, guys. Another video, again, another yap session because nothing really has come out, so I'm just playing the game, enjoying it for myself. So there'll be gameplay in the future, trust me, for sure. But again, the game is launching. Well, it's already launched, but it's having a grand launch on Monday. So I thought, let me just copy a video and give my final thoughts. I kept saying that I was gonna give my impressions later. Again, it's been under the game release and it was Monday. I think it was Monday. So I've been playing since Monday. It is now Saturday, so I had a whole week to enjoy this game and finally collect my thoughts and what I feel about this game. So again, if you don't know, I've been playing Grand Cross for ever since the game came out, and ever since Genshin Impact came out, I think like a year or 2 years later, they announced this game. So I literally been waiting for this game for quite literally years. It's been so long that the Grand Cross community has completely changed. Like you see, Nagata doesn't even post Grand Cross anymore. It's been that long. We've gone through everything. We thought that Net Marble devs were leaving the games to make this game, and that's why Grand Cross was kind of like warning off a little bit, because Grand Cross was in the good direction, and then sorry, and then they just like kind of like slowed down. Like a lot of features that Grand Cross just didn't implement. There's so many things I could say about Grand Cross because I feel sad because like I see the potential for that game, but they just don't want to like put more effort in, and I really believe it's because of this game. So it's kind of sad because in the end, what I truly feel, is this game good? Yes and no. It depends. It depends on who you are. Realistically, is this like some groundbreaking game that everyone's gonna play? No. And I mean, most gacha games aren't. Like Genshin Impact was a revolutionary. The reason why we have all these games, the reason why we have like a standing now, like you can't release like you can't release Grand Cross now. Like you can't even release Dragon Ball Legends now, Dokkan Battle now. Yes, those games have anime back in it, which is why they can go through stuff, but like you quite literally can't release those games because they just wouldn't fly. Like nobody would play this game, I'm telling you. Nobody would pay or even want to play those games because they just don't compare to what Genshin Impact set, the precedent set of having like a amazing open world game, like so many features, like in a free mobile game. It's insane what Genshin Impact did. Obviously now a little bit different, but it's to reach their own. And you see games like Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail, all these other games. There's so many games that I don't even play that are gacha games because I'm just not into it. But it is a good game. I'm gonna be real. So I'll be honest, the best thing about this game is the combat. The combat in this game is, quite frankly, it's one of the best, I can't lie. When I play this game, I actually have joy playing this game. Alright? Like I was playing one of these bosses, like I'm pretty sure like you guys have seen the Hauser fight is very hard, the Yellow fight is very hard, the Bug fight is very hard. Like you actually have proper satisfaction when you play this game. Like oh my days, like I can't even put it into words. Like I'm genuinely like gritting my teeth, like okay, dodge this attack and this attack. Like the bosses, I've said this before, is very Elden Ring like esque compared to other gacha games. Like I said, all the other ones you're just playing, like you have like obviously your best and stuff which are hard, but they're more just like DPS check. Like I had the DPS to beat most of these bosses, but it's more so I will die before I kill them. Now, that's the main thing. Like you're playing like Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, I'm going to keep using them as examples, or even Honkai Star Rail. You're not necessarily going to not beat the boss. You have the ability to kill them. It's more so, can you do it in a certain time? These bosses don't have timers for the most part. Some of them do. For the most part, it's just that they will kill you. They do that much damage. You have this big red glowing hitbox, and you have to try and dodge it, roll out of the way. You see a massive circle on the ground. They've encased you in a limited space. You can't just like run away, run back. Like you actually have to like run back. Even the healing system, like normally in Genshin, I'll just spam Z and heal my characters, or I'll just swap out to like another character and heal myself fully. And even like in the early game, because I remember the early games, the early stages of those games, you can still heal yourself pretty well, like using like a healing character. if I put Tiori on his team and try to heal myself, firstly, the place is on the ground. Second, I have to stand still in that circle. And even if I leave the circle for 1 second, I won't get that healing. And thirdly, you don't get that much healing, which I think is a good thing. Like, you don't get a lot of healing in this game. It highly incentivizes you to learn how to dodge, learn the attack patterns, which is again one of the most fun things about those Souls-like games, learning attack patterns of different bosses, and not just hitting the enemy, but just like figuring out how to defeat them in a more strategic way. So I think that's the most appealing thing about this game. Besides the fact that again it's 7 Deadly Sins, but I don't really think that's a big drawing factor, especially in 2026. Like, not many people even know 4 Nights of the Apocalypse exists. Most people will just, we watched 7 Deadly Sins season 1, 2, we saw what happened in season 3, and then we gave up. And this is kind of like revitalizing it. So if you have read 4 Nights of the Apocalypse, that's good because you'll know some of the characters, but most people haven't. So they are going to compare this game to the other gacha games. And if I was going to compare it objectively, is this game better than these games? No, it is not better, right? But what it has going for it, I feel it does really well. Like, there's no other gacha game that is in this niche of actually having like a hard combat system. Like, I've played most of the other ones, none of them are particularly hard. And this one's not super hard, but I'm not saying like this is like you will struggle like to even beat half the story. No, it's not like that. I'm comparing it to the other ones. Like in Genshin, it's been like 5 years since I've ever struggled with a boss. I've never sweared during the story. I've legit had to take breaks from the story. Like I said, I can't beat this. I'm gonna step away from this. I'm gonna do something else in the story. I've even made a video about that. When you feel hard stuck, go explore the map. I've never had to do that in Genshin, Rival Raves, or in the story. I'm not talking about the base. I'm not talking about any other game. I'm talking about the main story. Partially that is because the leveling system is quite big and quite vast. It does like quite a lot to level up your characters, and they address that in a patch note saying they're going to help you try and do it faster. But even if you do level up, like again, this is a team full of 5 stars. It's not the most optimized team, but again, the new mediators, and she's just a placeholder. I have someone else there, and she's also a placeholder. I normally use Tiori there, but again, SSRs. This is the most limited character. I'm still not going back to Fort Solgris because I'm getting slapped up by something there, so I'm just taking a break from it. This game's combat is quite enticing, but if I'm going to compare it to other games, do they have better graphics? No. I mean, it's stylized, but it's not better. Like, Rival Raves will actually like blow you away sometimes. Like, this is not going to do that. Does it have like the most expansive world? I mean, not really. I mean, these are all places from anime. Like, I remember it. Like, Leones, Vanya, Fort Solgris. So, and the map seems quite big for now. Like, they haven't added. This is the beginning of the game, so it's decently big. Is it anywhere near the size of other games? Not really, but again, it does its thing. And the problem is that the average person would want it to be amazing. It doesn't have really amazing visuals. Because it's based on anime, it's not gonna have like super unique characters where like, oh my gosh, I need someone for this one. Unless you like 7 Deadly Sins, it's not really gonna have that effect on you. It's not like, it is very free to play fairly, but it's not like they gave us like 5-star selectors. It's not like that. So in terms of the things that will attract the average gacha game player, I don't think they went super hard on that, but I feel like the niche they've tried to carve themselves is extremely refined. So to be honest, am I happy waiting almost like 4 or 5 years for this game? No, let's be honest, I'm not. This game is good, but for that long waiting, I'm not happy. But again, I'm not surprised. This game was clearly meant to be a clone of Genshin, so obviously they saw the idea and had to work later, and they didn't want to rush it, which I'm glad it didn't, because this game still has many bugs. So if they rushed it, imagine how worse it'd be back then. So and see why the average person wouldn't like this game. The average person doesn't have like that one standout feature. It's not like they're giving away every 5-star. It's not like this game has the best graphics. It's not like it's GTA and gacha. Like, you see the main gacha games that are hitting the community, like, oh my gosh, you can drive cars. Like, no, it's not like that. This is a 7 Deadly Sins game. It's going to be centered around the story of 7 Deadly Sins, and that's really it. So you don't really get to have those crazy ideas because you are confined to this anime. Because you haven't had the OG characters, but you are confined to the story that anime gives you and around those characters. So I really don't think the average person would see the big reason to want to play it. I feel like if they did start playing it, honestly, and with some of the bugs that we'll talk about later do get fixed, they would have a well of time because they would actually feel rewarded when playing a game. There is a rewarding feeling playing this game that I don't get from any other. I play Honkai Star Rail. I put the game on auto and then I go lie down on my bed. I come back and I 36 stars the Memory of Chaos. I go to bed. I 36 star whatever. The Abyss. I don't even try in those games. Like I know it's been a while and I've got a decent account, but like even back then it wasn't like, oh my days, oh I beat this boss. Like nah, you're just playing the game, enjoying the characters, enjoying summoning. I wasn't even caring that much about summoning because the gameplay was just that good. But in saying that, because of the amount of bugs this game has, it does affect that. There's been many times where I've been in a dungeon, I somehow teleported out. The movement in this game, again, I said this before, it's extremely laggy. I don't know what's going on, but sometimes your inputs are just recognized. You'll be trying to move and your character will literally just stand still. I remember saying it with Vila. I used to ultimate. I'm trying to attack and pressing the mouse button, and it just seems slow and clunky. Sometimes you're trying to be moving and your character will just not move. If anything touches you, you'll get kicked out of the menu because it will say you're in combat. That's one thing they need to change, for sure. Like if I'm just standing in the menu and some little animal attacks me, it shouldn't kick me out of the menu. I feel it is quite stupid. But again, apart from these things that are little few apart between that can be changed, the actual core gameplay I am quite pleased about. Like you can see it's different. They've made a conscious decision to make this game different from every other game, and I'm actually happy they did that because everyone uses the word slop, but again, slop literally has no meaning. Anything can be considered slop. But again, they could have gone into the generic route of had the elements, made them react like any other game, fire and ice, the best reaction, water, ice, electricity, no. But they thought this nice burst system where if you have a team that attacks with the same elements, it does discern effects. There's also darkness and light. I actually like what the steps they've taken to make this game unique. Like you actually have to think playing this game a little bit. Again, it's very early on, but you have to think. That's what I really feel that they've done with this game. They've tried to separate it from the rest, not with insane graphics, not with like insane character pool, but mostly with the gameplay will sell itself. I truly believe that, but they still have to go over these bugs. I can't be saying, oh, the gameplay is so amazing, oh, I have so much fun with this gameplay, if there's so many bugs that can affect the game and make it annoying. So be like quality of life things that make it annoying. Like if I want to select something, like when I'm trying to select my mastery and go to mastery, I'll show you right here. Like I can't, like it says select multiple, but like it will select like the wrong type. Like it will select all of the most expensive ones, or I won't select certain type. Like it's certain quality of life things that they have in this game where like you can't just select the one or something. They do one by one, add it to the mastery screen. It's just like annoying things like that where it's just bad quality of life, little bugs. But again, it's the first week of the game, so these turns are expected, but hopefully Netmarble will address them. That is the biggest thing. Will Netmarble address some of these small issues? If they do, which it shows they will do by the patch notes we just got, then I think this game will be fine. Will it be the biggest? No, it's not possible. And I said this in the video a long time ago that because Netmarble has decided to make a 7 Deadly Sins game, they have a limited ceiling. Many people do not like 7 Deadly Sins. It's not received in the good light. If you didn't read the manga, everybody has the same perception. It was a good anime for 2 seasons and then it fell off. Nobody's reading Points of Apocalypse. Let's just be frank. So it has a cap ceiling. Unlike these other games which have original characters fully, they can create their own story, make the characters as cool as they want. There's a set boundary that Netmarble has to work with. And what they've worked with, I think they've done a good job. Genuinely. Like, I'm happy with the product they produced. Again, there are small bug fixes. Every game's gonna have that, but the fact that I can see the idea they're going with, like make it like a Souls-like game, to make it the combat the main talking. I can see the vision. I can see it. That's the main thing. If I didn't see the vision, I was just like, okay, this is just like another gacha game, and it's just 7 Deadly Sins. I'll be kind of disappointed. But the fact I can see the vision despite that, and I'm very harsh on that Marvel. It's not me like, oh, Blaze, like Grand Cross, oh my days. Grand Cross could be one of the biggest like actual mobile games, and they literally just fell and just lost the plot. Like, there's so many things they just gave up. Like, they gave up Tower of Trials, they gave up on coin shop units. There's so many things they just let go, and that game is now a shell of its former self. All that happens in that game is a new unit comes out, and then we play PvP for 2 minutes and make it off. A new like Hero Arena comes out, and you play that. There's nothing new, nothing exciting to freshen up. Every update is just a new unit, and that's it. But with this game, I can see a vision, and that's the best thing. So my honest thoughts before the grand launch is that if you like 7 Deadly Sins, and if you like somewhat difficult combat, this game would be fun. If you're expecting it to be like a revolutionary thing, it's not that. If you're expecting it to be like Genshin Impact, it's nothing like Genshin Impact. Aside for the fact that it's open world. If you're just looking for it to have like amazing graphics, you're not gonna get that. If you're looking for it to, I don't know, be something crazy like Ananta, we saw that game, it looks crazy. It's nothing like that. But the main selling point is this combat system. I think it's a good enough selling point to keep playing the game. I'm gonna keep playing it. But again, that might not be the same for you. And guess what? That's alright. Don't let anybody tell you that your opinion is not important. If this game is not for you, obviously that is fine. But me personally, I'm gonna keep playing it. But yeah, that's really it. Again, kind of waffling, kind of lost track of my thoughts sometimes, but I don't write anything down. But that's how I genuinely feel. The most annoying thing for me has literally just been getting kicked out of menus by random animals, glitches, network issues, things like that. Things that can be easily fixed. In terms of actually playing a game, bro, I've been having a blast. Like, I'd wake up, do my thing, go to school, whatever, come back, and then I'm being happy to get on this game and play. Looking, oh, can I beat a new boss? My gosh, I learned this new tech. But actually having fun doing all those things. It's just like, can they keep up doing that? Will they make sure the releases are fun? Because make sure they have original units in this game. Make sure the original units are good units. Like, all these things that they've stopped in Grand Cross. If they can just not do that in this game will be fine. But again, it's only a weekend, so I literally have no idea how it's gonna go. But for now, I'm happy with this. Yeah. So that's all my thoughts for today. Yeah, I just might want to force. I just been waffling. So hopefully you guys are fine with that. And yeah, that's really it. So in my genuine thoughts, if this is a good game, give it a try at least. At least when the Grand Watch comes out, give it a try. Just give it a try. If it's not for you, I can genuinely see why. This is not a game where like somebody doesn't like it. There's no, I understand. I can see why people wouldn't like this game. But yeah, that's it from me. If you guys enjoy my yapping session, God bless you always, man, and have a great day.